Do you want a clean girl? A girl who hasn't given her body away to dozens of men.
Haram!
Most guys are convinced they found wifey material. Their girl is cute, innocent. She makes him feel like he's the only man in the world. Everything seems perfect until reality hits and he discovers her past that doesn't match the innocent image she's putting on. Turns out she's been up and down the street, maybe even around the entire block. Now, most guys would act like it doesn't bother them. They'll cope and say, "It's in the past. We all had our wild days." Or they'll hit you with the classic, "I like a woman with experience, bro." But it's all cope. Deep down, no man with pride or self-respect wants to be the last guy in a long line. That experience they speak of like it's a badge of honor, it's simply another way of stating she's been overrun by other men. Listen, you don't want to end up like those guys, stuck coping with a reality they cannot face. Some of them are so deep in that they've already introduced her to their family, maybe even had kids with her. They're too far gone to admit the truth, so they cope to keep their world intact. Don't let that be you. Here are 9 crucial signs to know if a girl has been with many men. Number 1, likes to speak about sex. If a girl likes to talk about sex, especially early on, it's a nasty red flag. Now, this sounds obvious, but when a cute girl you like starts dropping those hints, your testosterone kicks in, and suddenly you're blinded by desire. Never let excitement cloud your judgment. Women are more discreet about intimacy than men. It's their nature. So, if she's shamelessly discussing sex, it's a clear sign she's been visiting Pound City in the past. Make sure you leave her behind in the streets of that city. Number 2, flirting. Would you wife up a girl that flirts with other men? You wouldn't. The problem is that, unlike the first sign, flirting is much sneakier. It doesn't require words. And because men are logical beings, they are often blind to these subtle cues. You see, you might be with a girl and notice her smiling at another man, maintaining eye contact, or giving a soft touch on his arm. All of these are forms of flirting. Even flicking her hair or asking questions while genuinely showing interest in what another man has to say can be flirting as well. And when you bring up your discomfort, she might gaslight you and call you insecure. This is a huge red flag. Flirting is almost never overt. It's about subtle body language. This makes it easy for a girl to deny any wrongdoing. But even if she does deny it, it doesn't matter, because you can still drop her off where she belongs, the streets. A good woman respects her man. She would lower her gaze around other guys and not seek out unnecessary contact. You see, women understand flirting very well. They are experts in body language and nonverbal communication, and they know they can draw in other men with ease. So if you catch on to something, 9 times out of 10, it's not you being insecure. It's you finally reading a social cue. If you want me to go deeper on nonverbal communication, let me know in the comments, because being able to read the room doesn't just help in flirting, it also gives you the edge in power dynamics. Number 3, smoking and drinking. If a girl drinks or smokes, don't trust her, because she's running from something, running from pain. Substance abuse is a pattern in almost every girl who had many sexual partners. You see, even though women are brainwashed in the Western world into believing that sleeping with multiple men equates to freedom, their biology will always tell the opposite story. Having a lot of sexual partners has always been damaging to the female psyche. That's why you often find promiscuous women turning to substances. They're trying to numb pain they're not even aware of. Aside from that, if she smokes and overdrinks, she clearly doesn't respect herself. She's killing herself slowly. And if she doesn't respect herself, she damn sure isn't going to respect you. Number 4, not posting you on social media. In an ideal world, your girl isn't on social media at all. But if she is on social media, she should have a natural desire to post about you. You see, unlike men who might prefer to keep their relationships private, a good woman wants others to know she has a man. If she hides that and only posts stories and pictures of herself without any signs of you, she's signaling to all other guys that she's single. Open her DMs and you'll probably find her chasing meat. Number 5. Tattoos. If a girl has tattoos that scream wild and free, it's usually a sign she's seen more adventures than she'll admit. Those feathers, hearts, and wild soul quotes aren't wisdom. She's not some sophisticated philosopher. No, they're a public warning label that says, adventure always welcomed here. So don't be fooled by whatever garbage quote from Google her tattoo may be saying. Women often get tattoos out of impulsivity or rebellion, and both are red flags when it comes to promiscuity. If she got a tattoo out of impulsivity, she engages in impulsive behaviors in other aspects of her life, including her relationships. And if she got tattoos out of rebellion, it shows her disregard for boundaries, an attitude that often extends to her sexual choices. So, if you're looking for a woman with values, you might want to think twice about someone whose skin tells the story of the streets. Number 6. Male friends. If a woman has male friends, it's time to bounce. If you don't understand this, then go watch my other videos. I've broken this down many times. The bottom line is men and women can't be friends. Did your grandma have male best friends? I don't think so. And if you disagree with this, just go and let your girl watch Netflix with her male friend. You know, just like she could do with her female friends. See what happens. Number 7. Vague past. Girls with a lot of sexual partners always try to hide their past. But if you have a sharp mind, you can cut through the nonsense. Remember what she says and take note of any inconsistencies. If she frequently changes details about her past relationships or personal life, it's a clear sign she's hiding something and trying to create a different persona. Trust your instincts. If her narrative doesn't add up, it's time to question her honesty and the depth of her commitment. A genuine relationship is built on transparency, and if she can't provide that, she's shady, and you're better off leaving her behind. Number 8. Blaming men. If a woman is constantly complaining about men, calling them dogs, or saying men are this and that, it's a red flag. It shows she's been passed around in the past and has a distorted perception of men. Her negative views reflect her own experiences and unresolved issues, which is a sign of emotional baggage. Number 9. No serious conversations. If a girl shows minimal interest in serious conversations, it's a major red flag. Avoiding discussions about the future or making light of important topics indicates a lack of commitment and maturity. Do not get drawn into her silliness. When you want to talk seriously, stay serious. If she deflects your questions with jokes or changes the subject, it shows she's not emotionally invested. A woman who isn't willing to engage in meaningful dialogue is more interested in fun than building a solid relationship. This all being said, let me know in the comments if you've ever overlooked a red flag and later discovered that the girl had a hidden past. Your experience could help others see the signs. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Until next time.